Hello everyone, welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series. I am Bahamut, your caster. On the left-hand side, we are going to be having Trademark Gaming, and on the right, we're going to be having For the Kill. This is a Storm Division matchup. This is the highest level of play in the Nexus Gaming Series, and I am excited and ecstatic to be bringing it to you. You got to have a little double intro there, because it's just easier for when I cut YouTube videos later, so we just have the actual intro. But either way, let's go ahead and get into this as we have the map choice was won by For the Kill. They chose map pick. So while Sky Foundry was banned out by them, Trademark Gaming banned out Braxis Holdout. Second map pick was Dragonshire, and first map is going to be Infernal Shrines by For the Kill. Blaze is going to be banned out in this first slot. Not a bad idea. Very strong in the solo lane. Extremely beneficial in these point control situations over in the shrines where you're going to be needing to stack up quite a bit. But they responded in kind with a Genji ban, and not only is Genji really, really strong, For the Kill used to be Stormborn's Latin team. They got 4th in HGC. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you, Tempest. Yos Unicorn, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that right off the back here. Is it host? It's probably host Unicorn. But the Genji being banned out is actually a strong thing, because I was going to note that I do believe Time is a very strong Genji player in, and I want to say, where did I see? Was it the Regen Invitational? I think it was. I think it was the Regen Invitational. Time played a lot of Genji. But either way, Genji being a highly mobile hero, and it looks like they don't want to deal with mobility at all. So they don't want the Genji, they don't want the Maiev, but that's going to be a first pick Urel on the side of Trademark Gaming, and can't really blame them. It's a strong solo laner. I do like it in this one slot for them. Has a lot of really good control, especially the repositional value that you can get into some of these shrines, and just setting your team up for a lot of kills. It's a great first pick. It doesn't show much of your draft, and that's going to be a Raynor and a Diablo. Raynor going to be pairing really, really well into that Diablo to get some of the basically your level 1 executioner stacks with Given Pepper, I do believe. It's 20%? Yeah, because it was taken down from 30. But these next two picks, though, I wouldn't be too surprised to see something along the lines of maybe their clear into the shrine as well as their main support, like Alexstrasza. Ooh, okay, so they go ahead and they pick up their Garrosh as well as their Stukov, and this makes the draft a little bit interesting, because the fact that now we get into this range of, all right, so they have their solo laner, they have their main tank, and they've got their support. The things that they need to look and ban out on the side of For the Kill are things like great shrine clear. Kael'thas, Gul'dan, Jaina, those are all very, very powerful things. Now, the Jaina, they probably want to take it for themselves, so I'd be looking for more of... I was actually thinking it was either going to be Phoenix or the Jaina picked up in favor for the members of For the Kill. But I like this ban of the Alexstrasza. She's really, really powerful on a map like this. She offers a lot into the combination, though. I don't know if it was... Decker Kane is what I'm kind of getting at here, because Decker Kane has a lot of good setup in the lane rotations, a lot of setup into the Diablo. Slowing anyone down is really, really great for the Raynor. The reason I was confused by the Phoenix is often we do see Diablo and Phoenix being paired together. And there's going to be the Decker Kane, but they actually pick up the Malthael for the solo lane, and this is actually a conversation I've had with a couple people before, where they actually are saying that Malthael and even Greymane are making a resurgence into that solo lane, into the Urel, because the percentage-based damage is a little bit too much for her to deal with, as well as the damage over time for Malthael is something that she can't really sustain and heal too well through. Granted, I haven't been able to cast it, I haven't been able to watch it, so we're going to be seeing how well that works out. That is the theory behind it. But a Vala and Tassadar. Okay, so we're going for a double support, hyper carry on the Vala. This is gonna be interesting. I'm wondering if we're gonna get some into the phrase. No, that's the friendly talent. But we're gonna get some tosses from Garrosh, and we're gonna see some force walls maybe from Tassadar just to block them from getting out. But we'll find out. They're going to need something for the shrine, and that's the Jaina that we talked about a little bit. Okay. Yeah, because the Malthael is going to be in the solo lane regardless. It's going to go into that Urel. Absolutely. So I like the Jaina for the wave clear, as well as the clear onto the shrine. It pairs well into the Jimmy right click. Overall, I think this is a strong composition from the members of For the Kill. Now, on the same hand, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of just support for this Vala on the side of Trademark Gaming, and I don't know. That's a really, really powerful combination just to start out with here. I'm not sure who really wins this out. We're gonna have to find out. I'm so extremely excited about this because of the fact that, like, I haven't gotten to see double support in a very long time, especially with a Tassadar Vala. That is not something we've seen too much of. Now, granted, we have seen some resurgence of Vala once again, starting to kind of play with that Tassadar pretty well, as, I mean, it always had in the past. It just kind of fell off because of trends, what's popular, what's strong, what's the latest, I would say. I wouldn't say standard, but the optimal draft kind of per map. Like, for example, here you look at a lot of wave clear, and a strong rotational value. You want to look for fights within these shrines in these tight areas, and both these teams get a lot of value there. I personally think that the members of For the Kill get a lot more value into these shrines than Trademark Gaming, and I don't mean that in a clear sense. I just mean that as their fight in these shrines, I think, is going to be a lot stronger. They've got a lot more utility. The only thing is just their front line isn't as beefy and strong as the members of Trademark Gaming, so I'm kind of pointer counting myself. I'm not sure. I'm really, really not sure who I'd give it over to. But we're going to find out here on game one. On the left-hand side, we're going to have Trademark Gaming with TMG Doctor going to be on that Garage Wolf show on the Stukov. We'll have KJ Kag's going to be on the Urel. We'll have Whiskers going to be on the Tassadar, and Time will be on the Vala. And on the right-hand side, we are going to be having For the Kill. Honey will be on the Jaina. Alco will be on the Malthiel. Red 11 is going to be on the Diablo. Haz Unicorn is going to be on the Decker King. And Alexis. Yeah, there we go. Alexis is going to be on that Rainer. Let's find out here how this shapes out, as we do currently have all 5 members in this mid lane for the Brawl. Toss going to be going out onto Alexis, and that will be the first kill of the game, going over to the members of, oh my god, just Trademark Gaming. Sorry, I was just like, wait, are we going to get another kill? But no. Trademark Gaming are going to go ahead and pick up that first kill very quickly into this game. It won't yield the most amount of damage on the face of the planet, but the thing is that does give a little bit of a rotational advantage. They're going to push this up, but not going to be losing out. KJ Kag's making that pick up onto the wave. Also just making sure that they're going to be scouting out that Mouthy a little bit here, and there's a little of a brawl breaking out in this bottom area as we currently have TMG Doctor going to get overpowered by Red 11. Going to be just fine. Just going to be some healing out from Unicorn, and they just... I really think they should have Gul'dan over Jaina. I can absolutely see that myself. I think Ring of Frost has a lot of good setup with them, but even then, Water Elemental is really, really powerful, and I apologize for missing that, but that is going to be the Maltheo getting caught out in the rotation, or at least just getting caught out in general, as I am really... Oh, and Palindrome, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everyone from Palindrome. We're currently going to get a DC from one of the members, and that is the Pause as Rainer falls. Currently going to be... that, but Palindrome, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everyone. We currently have a pause happening due to the fact that sorry, let me also note this is 17 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll start this counter. Personally, I would have last pick Alarak. Both of those more Shrine Clear. I think Gul'dan's okay. All right, we're gonna be getting back into this. Cool. I got the unpause. Let's get right back into this. Sorry, there's a bug currently, and so I can't type in chat, and I'm just so glad that, like, I talked to these teams beforehand. They knew the situation, and that's like 30 seconds. That's not even 30 seconds of pause time that we're going to count there, so I'm just not going to really keep track of that one. If we get a second one, then we'll really just we'll tack onto that. But either way, rotation's coming back out into these lanes. We're going to be seeing the teams just pick up some of these camps, as well as they need to start playing a little bit safe on the side of For the Kill, because unfortunately they're getting killed, and that experience is starting to kind of really show in favor for the members of Trademark Gaming here, as they're just starting to break away. About 1,000 advantage in the experience department. We'll see how these rotations work out for them. It looks like everything is just going to go back to the standard way it was. Mouthy on the top lane. They will be picking up this camp on the side of Trademark Gaming. Red 11 is a little far forward. Team kind of playing this from the backline area. But no one's stepping up too far. And Lockdown going to be going out as well. And we can just quickly note on some of those level 1 questing talents, Deckard will be going for that Scroll of Identify, and we actually have another DC from the Deckard Kane. We'll see if they go for the pause. That is going to be the toss out into Red 11, and they're trying to get out, but that is going to be the Diablo falling at this time. Crow, thank you for that auto host. I do appreciate that, my friend. Hope you are having a great night. We are going to be getting a rotation from Alco, maybe not into this lane, but just noting some of those level 1. We have that Psystorm from the oh my god, I was trying to remember the player off the top of my head, but it's not going to be working out. So it will be just Tassadar sitting at 332 stacks for now. Garrosh is going to be working on that Wrecking Ball at level 1. Jaina baseline, just to note, is sitting at about 3,000. The Diablo sitting at 37 out of the 100 needed, but TMG Doctor is taking a lot of damage here. The healing from Stukov will be enough as they start to back off, as Alco is taking quite a bit of damage, but TMG Doctor is going to need to get healed up. That pustule starting to spread from Show. It looks like Time and KG Kegs are going to be working their way around with that pustule, making sure everyone's nice and buffed up for this fight as they step up onto Red 11. Alexis is trying to poke out onto them as well. They're not getting any sort of work in onto this shrine. They're currently sitting at 27 to 10 on the Skeletal Defenders, and this looks like it's going to be the first Punisher going over in favor for the members of Trademark Gaming. Yo, Bubble Fitos, what is up, my friend? Thank you for coming by. But they are going to go ahead and give that over. 6-6 in levels. Kills in favor for the members of Trademark Gaming. We'll see if for a kill can bait this towards the back, get the burn onto this, and not lose too much from this Punisher. But with the gate falling fairly quickly here, actually, they're going to take an aggressive rotation around. Going to try and get the stun onto one of the members. Alco going to try and work their way onto TMG Doctor. The toss will be there, and they will continue to play this safe. But the thing is, they're still working down these towers. 7-6 in levels. The Arcane Punisher going to get one more jump out before it will fall, and that is going to be the gate going down in favor for Trademark Gaming. But for a kill, staying alive in this match. We're going to see how they're going to be just keeping that soak up. Alco just going to play this a little bit safe. They don't see some of the members on the map, so they'll just play by the gate. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, we're currently going to get the clear out from Honey, as well as the rest of the team. Just going to be going back to those 4-member rotations. Currently going to have about 30 seconds on that camp. Maybe see them rotate for the siege camp here, but this is an aggressive play from the members of Trademark Gaming, and they know this on the side of for the kill. They're making their rotation up here. They won't be able to get the burn onto this too quickly. TMG Doctor in the bush, and Alexis is going to go ahead and get the stun, but Red 11 is falling so low. Going to get the Shadow Charge out. That will be the into the fray onto, I think, into the fray, onto KJ Kags. They do have that, but that will be the Malthea falling once again. So many members so low. They want to try and take this fight, and it's not working out too well for now. We actually have the Yrel going to be falling as well as the Vala, so 2 kills, but that means the Stukov is going to be dying as well. Alexis is so low. The healing from Unicorn is so good, and they get another kill, so they trade their Malthea for 4 kills. They bring themselves back into this game, and this is starting to look a little bit more level and just starting to get some momentum behind themselves on the side of for the kill. I like this. Now what they need to do is they need to go ahead. They finished out that camp. Gonna go ahead and just, I want to note that during all that camp was never picked up at any point. That's so crazy to me. Meanwhile, though, they are just trying to soak every single lane as much as they can. They have the siege camp being picked up by Alco. Create some mid lane pressure. I wouldn't be too surprised to see someone rotate down to this bottom and help them out with that. That looks like it's going to be Alco. Unicorn just still kind of soaking in this lane a little bit. Actually, it's the support versus support for the soak, as it looks like we do have TMG going to be grabbing their bruiser camp on the left-hand side with Whiskers and Time. But KJ Kags getting the clear onto that camp in top. Not going to get the value I think they were looking for at this point with the kind of rotations that were made and the way that the map is currently being played. Grabbing these camps and just creating pressure across the map is probably your best. Now, it's not getting the value. It's not getting gates. It's not getting forts. It's not getting that kind of value. But the thing to consider here is that it's creating pressure, and it's forcing the members of Trademark Gaming to go ahead and try and just have to rotate to your to what you're doing, is we actually have Flame Slipe coming out from show here. 10s achieved for Trademark Gaming, not on the side of... Oh my god, the taunt going to be coming out for a kill is in a really bad spot. We have Red 11 not going to be looking too healthy, and that will be Diablo falling. Souls going to be burned. 9 to 10. Just on the cusp of it. They need a couple minions here, but that will be the bottom lane shrine activating is going to be a Mortar Punisher, I do believe. Let's find out here in just a second. Nope, it's going to be Frozen Punisher. We have a dive on to Honey here. Going to get the knockback from the Righteous Hammer. Going to continue to get some poke damage out here, but KJ Kags is doing a lot of work. Alco in a really bad spot, actually trying to go help the friendly teammate, but that will be Lacerate's going out, not getting the kill they were looking for. TMG Doctor will be just fine. This is going to be the Shrine activated, though, and it will be going a little bit in favor for time to kill, but the thing is they just lost their mouth heal. They're going to need to retreat off of this, and this is exactly what we see happening. KJ Kags stepping up a little bit. That will be... Oh my god, there's so much damage going out. Aleska is going to need to back off here. And I said it's Alexis. But oh my god, KJ Kags is just stepping up and getting a lot of value there for the friendly team. We do have almost every heroic off cooldown for the members of For the Kill. That's going to be going up from TMG Doctor. They will get the lockdown onto the URL at this time. Red 11 stepping up. Alco back from death. There is a... Oh my god, there's going to be a Ring of Frost going down, as well as the Hyperion. The Flame Slipe comes out to just deny them any sort of kills, and they just don't get that last little bit of damage they need. But the thing is, it's 30 to 28. The Shrine Clear could still go over in favor for the members of Trademark Gaming as they start to step up onto them, and that is going to be the taunt going out. Maltheo will be falling once again. Uriel going to be diving in, and that will be Red 11 still surviving through this, but they lose their Diablo. That is going to be Alexis. Actually, oh my god, time getting tossed out into the fray, into the enemy team, and that will be another member down. Will they be able to confirm Honey? And that will be it. All 5 members will be taken out as this bottom lane Punisher will be barreling down this lane. The thing is, I wanted to note this during all of that. Oh my god, Bobo, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everyone, it's a raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to everybody. The one thing I want to note is that there is this top lane that got so much value the entire time. It actually burned down this fort, and now with the Punisher in bottom lane, they've already taken the bottom lane fort from that. They already took out the sidewall too. They're looking for more than just the keep, I think. 14 to 11. 12 to 4 in kills. Jump going to be going over the wall. They step around it as well, looking for Red 11. That will be the stay a while and listen. The only thing is it's not going to be enough, as that will be Diablo falling. Righteous Hammer going to knock back Alexis there. They're going to move forward here. They're going to have the Punisher to just go ahead and soak up some of this keep damage. KJ Kags taking a bit here, but that will be the leap going out. KJ Kags trying to step up and get as much value with the Punisher as possible, but at this point, with only 1 dead, Diablo coming back in a few seconds, I don't think they're going to be able to survive beyond just getting this keep. I don't think they can push onto a core unless then maybe they get the Decker Cane. He gets sleeped on. The Hyperion comes out. Honey a little bit low. Gonna get picked off as well as Alexis. And those are the 2 kills they might need to end this. Flame Swipe coming out. Keep still available. Last Right's gonna go on to time, but it won't be enough. They continue to stay alive. They go ahead and move on to this keep. Uriel diving forward. Gonna try and just work their way around with that Righteous Hammer. The silence will be there onto the Diablo. Taunt there as well. They stagger another death. They have this minion wave slowly working their way up, but they have gone ahead and set their sights onto the core. They want to end this. Oh, the Ring of Frost coming out, though, for the defense. They are going to pop the Archon as well. Whisker's getting some damage out. Show a little bit low here. There will be the Ardent Defender, but that is going to be the Maltheo getting the kill, but Maltheo falling as well. Vala going to be dying at this time. 3-member sleep as they go ahead and step up onto Whiskers. Not going to get the kill onto them, as that will be the phase shift used at this time. They want to chase this, but I don't think they're going to be able to. Healing Potions coming out. Oh, Alexis is just popping the Inspire to try and chase this. Slow going to be coming out from Unicorn. Group going to be going out. They just walk right around it. They don't get this chase any longer, and they go ahead and they just back up and go for the clear. 16 to 13. 2 levels were gained during that entire push, but the thing is, it pushed them into another talent tier advantage on the side of Trademark Gaming. For the Kill just cannot catch a break during this game. They need to just get some momentum. They had a little bit of that moment in the early game when it really started to seem like they started to get some pressure in their favor, but unfortunately, just consistent picks onto Maltheo, as well as just kind of splitting the team apart very, very well, is really starting to just kind of throw for the Kill off their game. it seems like they're a little discombobulated. They've just got to kind of pull it together. Malthael going to go ahead and try and get this Bruiser camp in the top lane. But at this point, it's just turtling up. You want to look for those 3 levels, and you got to let the waves come crashing into you. You can't step too far forward here, unless you do know. You know, you can get some vision on the enemy team, but that's the thing with Trademark Gaming is they're playing this so very well, making sure they're rotating out of view from the minion wave, doing these setups in these bushes, and just TMG Doctor just anchoring so very well for the team. They're actually going to step up through mid. I think they want to set themselves up for a little bit more catapult pressure. Top lane is a little bit of a longer lane. They've kind of walked up this camp a little bit here. They're just gonna get the clear onto this, and this is the other side of the coin, I guess you could say. You can be up this far, but if realistically all you can do is just go ahead and grab camps. You could look for a fight, but the difficult part with that is then you might stand around the map looking for a fight, waiting for them to make a rotation that they may never make, and you end up giving some levels over. So just going ahead and rotating around, getting some clears that you know you can get, as well as these camps, that's huge for them. Murda, thank you for that auto host. I do appreciate that, my friend. But this is going to be the Shrine activating. They have kind of the, I would say, control over the map at this point. They can look to maybe aggress onto this, but I like this. This is the play to make, is just to try and burn down an opposing lane as quickly as possible. You won't be getting the Punisher, but at least you'll have the 16 talent tier for the defense, and I think that's the big factor in this situation, is having that talent tier, not having any sort of loss in talent tiers or discrepancy between the two. Swoop, what's up, my friend? But they won't be getting their 16s off of this. And that's probably a little bit of a frustrating thing, as KJ Kags might be able to... Okay, yeah. I was like, they might be able to delay this out. Going to be chasing them, but at this point... Oh, wait, hold on. Can they get the interrupt? No, it's not going to be happening. They're not going to get the... Oh, boy. Oh, no. Unicorn might be in a bad spot here. Leap over. We should be looking in the top lane, but Alexis is going to be coming down trying to help. Okay, we lose the Malthael on the top lane. I'm sorry, we're looking at all these chases, but we're actually going to have Red 11 is going to be so low as well. The ring comes out from them, but they burst down the Jaina. That is going to be 3 kills while they were chasing that Deckard Cain. And that's the thing, though. No Deckard Cain. They denied the back. That was huge for the members of Trademark Gaming, because the fact that they got to do that, there was no support, there was no healing, there was no sleep, there was nothing they could do about it. So they barreled through this top lane. Diablo did come back. They did have the souls, but here's the thing. They're setting their sights on the core. Red 11 is trying to pull it away. They're going to get the Shadow Charge onto TMG Doctor. Won't be enough. The root, as well as they get the sleep. Red 11 is able to get out. The Flailing Swipe is out as well. They're trying to tap well and get back in this fight. Alco is back and alive, but the core is going to fall, and that is going to be game number 1 going over to Trademark Gaming. GG. Well played. Archangel, what is up, my friend? Glad you made it back for the cast. All right, just to update everyone real quick. I already said it, but we were buying a little bit of time. Map pick was, coin flip was won by For the Kill. Volsky Foundry was the first map that they banned out. Braxis Holdout was banned out by Trademark Gaming. Map pick was chosen by For the Kill. So map number 2, Dragon Shower, chosen by Trademark Gaming. Map number 1 is chosen by For the Kill. They went for Infernal Shrines, and Trademark Gaming won out in that game. Let's get going. Oh, messages. There we go. Too strong? Thank you. Swoop. All right, so we get a Garrosh ban out, we get a Yrel ban out. And they don't want to let that over in the first pick. They did first pick it last game fairly quick, and they got a lot of value with it on the side of Trademark Gaming. I'm just curious. Hold on one second. I got a cough, and I don't want to cough it. All right, there we go. I'm excited. I'm just, it's too hot in this room. Let's get going into this game. Okay, so Garrosh and Blaze going to be banned out. Maybe Joanna. So actually a lot of bruisers, a lot of tanks being taken off the table here. Joanna actually a highly contested hero on this map. Very strong in the rotations between lanes, as well as the blinds are extremely powerful. There's a lot of good setup with the Blessed Shield, and it's just it's a hero that we see on this map so very often. I actually really love her here. Blaze is just strong overall, as well as the Garrosh and the Yrel. And I don't deny these bans, but they actually, oh, that skin, oh, that is choice. But that's going to be a so a Genji going to be picked up on the side of For the Kill. We're going to see what that hypermobility is offered by them. And then Murden and Dahak are going to be picked up on the side of Trademark Gaming. They're going to go ahead and grab their top lane and their bottom lane just right off the bat. I absolutely love this as a start. I'm just now noticing my green screen is being a butt over there in the corner. Anytime you're ready. But they're going to go back into the Diablo, and they're going to pick up that Raynor with it as well. They're still seeking a lot of prioritization on that Raynor Diablo. And at this point, I wouldn't be too surprised to just see a support choke. They'll have first pick after the ban phase, so realistically, it's whatever they don't want to go up against. Decker Kane wouldn't be horrible. If they don't want it, the Alexstrasza is, I think, my personal choice here. It's honestly what they want to take themselves. Really? They do need a solo laner. Leoric is fairly strong into the Dahaka. There is that drain health, and the sustain from Leoric is pretty strong, but hey, we'll see. Swoop, thank you so much for just your reactions are just too good. I love it. Thank you. Okay. Next two picks. They'll still need their support. They're still going to need their damage as well. Maiev is actually available, and I don't hate the idea of a Maiev here. Ooh. But they go for the Stukov once again, and they'll pick up the Li Ming with it. So the resets are going to be the big factor here. Can they get the resets necessary? Swoop. Whoa. That's so lewd. All right, they're gonna need. As I keep talking to Twitch chat, I apologize. But we will be getting. They're gonna need their main support, and they also need their solo laner. I personally. Oh, all into the top lane into a Dahaka with an Alexstrasza. This is why I was harping the Alexstrasza ban. I personally thought that she was going to be extremely powerful on a map like this. Point control is really great, as well as her dragon form is just a huge asset to teams. Or the kill should try and grab Diablo before they lock out of all four meta tank. Do I think Phoenix with him? Not with the I wouldn't. So with the current draft that they had, I wouldn't have expected the Phoenix. They could have solo laned with it, but then that kind of negates the whole point of having the Purification Salvo and the Diablo combination. You need them in the bottom lane. So I didn't expect the Phoenix whatsoever from them. This is saying, like, I love the idea of the Maiev for Trademark Gaming. I thought it worked well into their composition. I think it works well in this map. Personally, I think Trademark Gaming got everything they wanted here. We'll see. Oh, as I like right at the end of that draft get something in my eye, and thankfully the draft just ended, so I can finally scratch at my eye. They should play 4 split pushers. Why would you say that, Swoop? But yeah, no. My only thing is they had picked up the Genji and the Raynor so early. To be honest, I wasn't expecting the Thrall in the solo lane either. I'm not saying it's wrong or it's just off for me on a map like this, especially going into a global aspect like Dahaka. It's gonna be hard. Hanzo incoming? Unfortunately, no. It's going to be the Maiev. They actually had the range from the Li Ming, so it would have been too much range if they would have picked up the Hanzo and the Li Ming. So being able to step up with the Murden and the Dahaka with that Maiev, I think, is a huge aspect on their team for Trademark Gaming. Where's Phoenix? Phoenix is just like taking a break from tonight, because apparently Phoenix, I think Phoenix got banned out in one game in the last series. I can't remember. Just to get her the oven combos. That's a possibility. Genji is still in the game. Genji is still in this game, actually, Swoop. But let's find out here. Trademark Gaming on the left-hand side. Will they be able to make this a 2-0? Let's find out. TMG Doctor will be on that Murden. Whisker's going to be on the Maiev. KJ Kag's going to be on the Dahaka. Show going to be on the Stukov. And showing off their mastery level time is going to be on the Li Ming. That is, I think that's above 100. The one I have for Asmodean does not even look like that. But either way, on the right hand side, we're going to see if they can even this series up. For the kill on the right, we'll have Alco going to be on the Thrall. We'll have Honey going to be on the Genji. We'll have Alexis going to be on the Raynor once again. Alexstrasza will be played by Hose Unicorn, and Red 11 on the Diablo. let's get into this. Between these two teams, we currently have Alexstrasza and Raynor just going straight into the bottom lane. We have this this nice Fire Stomp coming out from Red 11, just making sure they're not going to get caught out in any sort of rotation pick. We saw in the last game. If you missed it, go watch the first 10 seconds of that game, and you'll just see a huge blow up as we actually get a drag onto Honey. Not gonna have the follow-up Stormbolt needed just to kind of slow that out and get that and maybe get the pick. But they go ahead and they rotate into the top lane. We actually get so I've been seeing a lot of Muradins picking up the Stormbolt quest at level 1. We actually currently get a drop from the Raynor. We'll see if we get a pause here as KJ Kags is not in the best spot. Reflective damage coming out from Honey. Not going to be looking for that reflect off of the minion wave into the Dahaka. Get a rejoin from the Raynor. They're not going to utilize their pause. Didn't pick Chen, lost in draft. Hey, I will say this is a Chen map 100%, as we do get the drag going out onto Red 11. A lot of damage going to be coming out as well. Apparently going to get the healing circle out from Unicorn. Just going to be fine there. I was just waiting like bated breath. Whiskers, are you going to step up on that Maiev? Not going to be happening just yet. Though I will note, oh, Honey with this, just like this little bit of a cheeky play as we actually get some root damage coming out from Alco. Not going to be following up the damage, but the thing is they continue to poke on this well. And this is something I talked about on Volskaya Foundry in the last series. Maiev going to be stepping up onto Honey here. They don't have the dash, going to get the reflect damage out at this time. Do they have the agility? They're going to have their swift strike out. Honey in a little bit of a risky spot there. Whiskers maybe just trying to find them. That will be the top captured in favor for the members of For the Kill. Bottom lane, though, being contested between the two. TMG Doctor a little bit low. Poke going to be coming out from time on that Li Ming, trying to just make sure they hold this point over as best they can. The Lurking Arm out from Show. And between these two, I like the hold that they have, but this is going to be the potential channel for the members of For the Kill. Honey going to be in this mid lane. Whisker's going to be just poking, or just sitting in this bush, making sure that they don't get the capture onto this bottom lane, though, continuing to be contested between the two teams. Honey actually going to be rotating down, not looking for the Dragon Knight anytime soon. Maybe looking for the pick, but the thing is they've showed themselves the only thing they can really do is work down this gate, because if they dash too far, they don't want to have to utilize their agility back and forth over these walls. Show a little bit low. Top lane, though, going to be grabbed by the Dahaka this time, as there was the Thrall just laning out just a little bit. Maiev, though, rotating down at this point. There will be the Umbral Bind onto Red 11. The Dragon Form has been popped by Unicorn. They actually get the Shadow Charge onto Doctors. He goes and tries to get the Dwarf Toss, but it won't be enough. That still is going to be the channel available, and that is going to be the swift pickup from Genji on this Dragonite. So that will be going into the mid lane. They currently still have bottom lane pushed out a little bit in their favor. The Sea Giants will be cleared out 5-5 in levels. No big disparity between the two teams. TMG Doctor taking a bit of damage here. It looks like we'll just poke up in the top really quick. This is going to be a fairly even match between the two. KJ Kags is going to be holding this over fairly well. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we currently have Genji on that in the Dragonite, and that's a really strong pickup for them, especially with that hero too. The ability to have Genji in this, they can play this a little bit more aggressive and potentially be a little bit more far forward with that Dragonite, and then they can just go ahead and get the Swift Strike out as well as the agility. But we currently have a bit of a step up from the members of For the Kill. They get the overpower onto TMG Doctor, separate from the team. Going to go ahead and get that Dwarf Toss out, but the Dragonite is still here looking for the kill, and that will be the first kill of the game, going over to TMG. Onto For the Kill, as Whiskers is taking a bit of damage here. They actually get the burrow out from KJ Kags. Gonna get the overpower, and actually is gonna put them in a better spot. That will be the Essence Pop. That is also going to be the Tongue Drag onto Alexis, and they respond with a kill of their own, giving a reset over to Li Ming, and they want more, as that is another reset from the Maiev. Gonna just continue to get some damage out of these. The Fan of Knives resets over and over again. Maiev gonna be not getting the Umbral Bind, but looking real risky. Gonna have to pop that Vault of the Warden to stay safe. 1-for-2 trade. A little bit in favor for the members of Trademark Gaming, as 7s are achieved. The levels are, I would say, fairly even between the two. We might have a bit of a small disparity between them, but no big plays, or at least no big level differences between the two. But I gotta say, whew, the brawls between these two teams are absolutely just, I can actually say, like, breathtaking, because it's taken by a way to just keep up with these teams. As Alexis is maybe okay. They're gonna go ahead and continue to poke on this. Lurking Arm out from Stukov. Fire Stomp from the Diablo. They currently have 2 in red. They can't really fight onto this. They're just going to kind of slowly whittle them down a little bit, or at least just delay this out as best they can. They had the Genji in the throw on the top lane, which is going to get a bit of value poking in on this. And the other thing to note is that Diablo is sitting at 99 stacks, so not too far off from the necessary 100 for that insta revive. Gonna finish that out now, and this is perfect timing as we're going to be getting the next Dragon Knight popping up, or the next Shrine Phase is going to be activating in the next 18 seconds here. We're going to see just teams prepping the lanes as well as prepping their own health pools. Show just playing into Honey here, and this is a little risky for Show because that is going to be the Thrall following up on them, and that is going to be the Stukov getting popped right there. Whiskers looking for the kill, but it won't be happening. Honey a little bit low. KJ Kags is going to be walking into the lane as well. Maybe they're looking for the Thrall, and that's going to be 3 members on them. Not much Honey can do here. Just going to be trying to poke, and that is going to be a 1-for-1 trade. They say, you know what? You take our Stukov. How about we just delay out that Thrall? Staying a little bit too long in that lane, but they will be holding over this bottom, and they just rotate on this as quick as possible. Actually, maybe even getting a pick onto red 11. If you can deny Diablo the stacks to stay alive, that'll be huge, but gonna continue to poke, or excuse me, stay on this point. We do have the burrow coming out from the Dahaka at this point. That is going to be 4 members, and they're just going to be peeling away the unicorn there. Dragon form going to be popped at this time. The point is going to be contested. It's not going to be fully picked up, and that is going to still be held over in favor for the members of For the Kill as they step forward in this fight. 9-9 in levels, a little bit more in favor for the side of Trademark Gaming. Yeah, it's unfortunately there's some DCs that one of the teams is dealing with, but the thing is they're coming at opportune times when it's just kind of soaking. So I think they're not asking for the pauses; they're just kind of letting them happen, and they're just like, all right, we got him back. Let's have our teammate for the fight. We're all though going to be sneaking up into the top lane, going to grab this shrine as well. So just making sure that they have that denial for any sort of Dragon Knight pickup. Honey going to get some poke out in that mid lane, but this is tens of cheap for both teams. Camp's going to be picked up. Ooh, TMG Doctor, you're a little far forward there. We are going to be getting the Warden's Cage. We'll have the Massive Shove from the Stukov. We'll have the Isolation from the Dahaka. Maiev going to go ahead and get the Umbral Bind onto red 11. No heroics just used yet. Double Root going to be coming out. That is also going to be the Earthquake from the Thrall. There's a Massive Shove onto the Genji at this time. They can just Swift Strike right back in here, but Maiev will be falling. Lightning Breath coming out from the Diablo. Going to just force these members away. Honey going to be running right onto this point. Dahaka will be on that top lane. Maiev going to be falling, but the thing is Li Ming gets a reset, and that is going to be the Rainer falling. So fairly back and forth between these two teams. 1-for-1 if I'm not mistaken. I do believe so. It was just the Maiev that fall, but that's going to be another burrow out from the Dahaka at this time. KJ Kags looking for a drag that the Isolation does not connect. Diablo's still staying on this point, but the thing is Unicorn falls. That is going to be a reset for the Li Ming. That is just going to be the back and forth that they need here, and red 11, they go ahead and hold over these points, but the thing is, with the 2 members down, I don't know if they're going to be able to deny this. Dahaka doesn't have burrow, I don't think. They're not going to be able to just step too far forward. So I was thinking this would be a Dragon Knight in their favor, but it's not going to be happening anytime soon. Umbral Bind going to be connecting onto 2. Warden's Cage going to be coming out as well, not connecting onto the Rainer. That also will be red 11 stuck in here. The souls of the Diablo will be saved by the Haymaker from Muradin. Say what? Okay. Haymaker not doing enough damage. I think they were looking for the flashy kill with Haymaker to just kind of get that huge ragdoll, but unfortunately it saved the Diablo, and that is no stacks falling. Granted, Maiev is in this mid, ready to go. No one's on the point just yet. Muradin is there to deny them. Honey, just walk. What? What? They have the potential for the channel, but the thing is Maiev stepped down here, but that is going to be the blow up onto Thrall. Lifebinder was selected, and it's on full cooldown, but it wasn't utilized. Charging from the Diablo, going to get that angle onto TMG Doctor, going to utilize the Dwarf Toss out. Maiev going to be looking for the blink. Not going to be happening. Actually going to be connecting onto the Genji at this time. Honey going to be a little bit low. That will also be the drag from KJ Kags as they burrowed from the top lane. They have that under control. They're looking for more than just the 1 kill in this situation, as Thrall is still not alive from that early engagement. The Isolation was onto Alexis. They continue to chase this. The resets from Maiev. They get the kill. The Umbral Bind, it will be enough. They get out of there, and red 11 is the only one left with souls on that Diablo. Dahaka will get the channel onto this. And boy, oh boy, that'll be a Dragon Knight in favor for the members of TM. I want to keep saying TMG, but it's going to be for Trademark Gaming. I also want to keep saying red 13 instead of red 11, which is very difficult. All right. Kick going to be going out from the Dragonite, keeping actually Diablo safe, just denying them any sort of sieging potential, or at least, I guess, defense. That Fire Stomp not going to be doing a ton, but still every little bit whittles that Dragonite down. Some Phantom Knives coming out from Whiskers at this time. They rotate from the mid to go ahead and get the... Oh, no, okay. Anytime Whisperer gets... She just... I'm waiting. I'm just like, is Maya going to go ahead and get that blink out? Thrall actually going to be falling in the top lane. I do apologize for missing that, as we do have all of our action in this bottom. We have the rotation coming out from Honey. Going to be trying to get onto the show. That massive shove going to be doing a lot, pushing them so far away. The healing pustule will come out, and they're staying alive. But the thing is, Honey is searching for that Stukov because they know that there isn't that much. Leap going to be going out. The spread of the pustule will be there, and I love this as the Dragonite is continuing to get a lot of poke pressure here. Honey going to be looking for that angle once again. They need to make sure they protect their Stukov, because I think that's pretty much just going to be the angle for every single time, as Red 13 or Red 11 is going to be potentially falling. Lifebinder coming out and going to be getting so much value here. The Dragonite going to be falling as the Dragon's going to be popped by Unicorn here. They get the Li Ming kill, and that is huge for them as Honey is getting those swipes. Massive shove coming out, connecting onto the side of that wall. That will be the Dahaka falling as well. They start to chase this as 2 kills are going over in favor for just the kill. Haymaker going to be knocking back Honey. The Earthquake going to be slowing them down. They get the root. That is also going to be the blink out from Whiskers. They try and get out of these walls. Unicorn is just on the outside of that, and that is huge for them. Honey going to be getting the heals that they need, and that is another kill that they need. Will they get the interrupt? Oh, Alco not connecting in time. That would have been huge if they could have staggered that death. No Dragonite available, no altars available either, but gonna go ahead and get this Bruiser Camp to go ahead and pressure that bottom lane. We will currently have, though, a little bit of response, though, on this side of Trademark Gaming. They'll just be able to add some pressure themselves. This won't push them into the 16s, but they can go ahead and rotate into lane fairly quickly, and actually probably will push them into 16s here, as well as Dahaka doing the same thing in top lane. So 16 to 15. The next Dragonite Altar Phase should be popping up, I want to say, in less than a minute. So it should be 16 to 16. They'll confirm this bottom fort, this bottom lane fort, and even if the structure's a little bit more, still have their mid lane available for the members of Trademark Gaming. This camp is not going to be picked up, as I think they were looking for it, though. KJ Cat not going to be getting a ton. They going for the invade? They know they have 16. They can take this fight. They have the talent to your advantage. Lifebinder going to be coming out right away onto Red 11. The Umbra Bind going to be connecting onto a couple of them. Alexis is so low that we're getting the Lightning Breath coming out from the Diablo at this time. Thrall going to be falling so early. We have the Sukov falling in response, but they also lose the Rainer and the Alexstrasza. The resets coming out for time are huge here. That is going to be another pick onto Diablo. They look for Honey, but the dash is out. The thing is, though, the Death Hammer is being so long, and with the global aspect that they have, I think this should be a Dragonite in favor for the members of Trademark Gaming. They could just leave one in mid, rotate one into bottom, and they should have this fine. They will need the clear into this bottom lane, but either way, the map control is theirs. They can just play this fairly aggressive. Murden already sitting in this this mid lane ready. Honey just trying to get up here and get some poke to deny this. They only need a couple more seconds. Haymaker going out, but that won't be enough, as Red 11 is going to be stepping up as well, getting the overpower and the Shadow Charge onto Doctor here. Getting a little bit low. Honey actually going to get the reflect. That will be... Oh, time trying to step up and get that kill would have been huge for them, but that is going to be a back-to-back Dragonite in favor for the members of Trademark Gaming. They're going to take this down into the bottom lane, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see them work more than just the gate. Maybe even go for a keep. 17 to 16. Actually close to 18 to 16 and a half. I think we'll be a little bit more specific. I don't think this is the final defense. Like this isn't like the walk to keep and walk to core and you're potentially going to take it. But if they can get some picks here on the side of Trademark Gaming, this could be game ending. We'll find out here as a lot of damage is going to be going out onto a couple of these members. The resets going out for Whiskers on those Phantom Knives. Oh my God, the Lightbinder is going to be coming out as well. Genji going to be a little bit low. The healing will be out from the Alexstrasza. Lightning Breath into that backline. There's also going to be the slow onto Stukov, and Show will be falling here. Root going to be going out onto KJ Kags. Honey going to get the dash out just fine. Dragonite falling here. They've lost their Stukov. They haven't actually gotten too much, if any, value from this Dragonite. It's been denied by the members of For the Kill, as Honey going to be dashing forward. They get the kill onto the Dahaka. Reset going out for the Genji. That is going to be a lot of damage going out into time, and Whiskers, they're trying to get something here. The Genji actually falls to the Muradin in the Dragonite, as Red 11 is going to get kicked out of that healing circle. But you know what? They're fine. They just go ahead and say, oh, there's my Alexstrasza. I'll get a little bit of healing. That Dragonite, though, will be ending at this time. They defend their keep. Kick going out onto one member. They still have 2 down, and they really want to fight this. They stagger the death on the Maiev. Not the massive shove. The Haymaker will be going out. Time is going to be focused by the enemy team. She gets the blink forward. But I think Time should be fine getting out of here. At least the Li Ming is. TMG Doctor maybe not in the best spot. Gonna get that Shadow Charge out. Overpower will be there, and that is Murden falling. So a few staggered death, and that is not what you want on the side of Trademark Gaming. Camp is currently going to be respawning in 15 seconds, just so everyone knows, but it's going to also be picked up. Little visual bug. Though I like this play. Going ahead and just rotating it into bottom. If they can create some catapult pressure, that'll be huge for them. Li Ming coming out here trying to get some bodying damage, but it won't be working out. And that is going to be another pick going over in favor for the kill. The slow going out to show. And I got that Li Ming stepping up. Did they think that they could get them killed? Show actually going to be staggering a death, and that's going to be another kill. And with the deaths the way they are, I don't know if... Did they try and end off of this? Whisker's getting called for retreat. 10 seconds on the Murden. 49 on the Stukov, and 33 on Li Ming. They're posturing for the core at this point. 19 to 19. 20 almost available. That is going to be Whisker's getting the pull. Shadow Charge going out onto an enemy minion just to get away from them. Lifebinder actually going to be coming out a little bit early here, but they want to make sure that they stay alive. That is going to be the Warden's Cage just denying them any sort of bit of fight. That is going to be the Haymaker from Murden. They're slowly whittling down this core, but the thing is they're not focusing on it. Alco is going to be low. They lose the Dahaka, but they also lose their Thrall. 1-for-1 trade. They're moving on to the core. At least the Siege Giants want to end it here, and they also have the Rainer's Raider on this, and that is going to be GG. Game number 2 going over 2 for the kill as they even up this night.